Ladies and gentlemen, it is the final step on the road to Backlash.
We already know it's going to be a stacked card, and Stephanie is on her way out to the ring now.
Yeah, SmackDown's general manager let us know she had some big announcements regarding the SmackDown portion of the card. I'm guessing we get some of that now.
Yeah, I'm antsy to see what she has to say. Not just the cross-branded titles, but what about Triple H and Rock match? Triple H gets to name the stipulation now, but will she reveal?
Well, Canada, I guess there's only one way for us to find out.
Welcome, everybody, to SmackDown. I'm so excited to be in front of all of you amazing fans. I also couldn't help but notice my dear friend Sean ran into some issues over there on the last Raw. I guess arrogance bit him where the sun don't shine, but we will be shining bright tonight and once again at Backlash. My counterpart forgot to mention the Women's Championship match during Raw, so I guess I'll make that announcement since he got a little bit distracted and forgot.
McMahon is relishing in this moment, to say the least.
The first Women's Championship match will take place at Backlash. Raw is going to be represented by Ivory after her recent victory over Jazz. As for the Blue Brand's representative, I feel since The Rock decided to attempt to mock her, and she got a victory last week, taking on Ivory at Backlash will be Chyna.
Wow, big time announcement right there. Ivory versus Chyna for the first women's champion of the CTU.
Oh, God. Here comes that damn trio. We saw him last week against the Hardys, though, in an all-timer.
It was an incredible match, but these guys are no good.
No, good in the ring is all that matters, and last week was a statement. Let's see what they have to say here.
Stephanie, I wanted to say thank you. You gave us that tornado tag last week, and myself and the franchise proved ourselves worthy of the spotlight.
Yeah, the franchise could not agree more. It was a masterclass never seen before.
And tonight, I get to expose Matt Hardy, while Shane gets to take down Jeff Hardy.
We've heard the tremors, the questions, hell, the confusion of those three numbskulls on the commentary. We're not just some knockoff of the team we beat. Our alliance does not compare to the Hardys and Lita.
Actually, our alliance is far superior to anything Team Extreme can represent.
The only thing extreme about them is the way they lost last week on SmackDown. You see, CTU, we are the Fringe. We are not polished. We're not mainstream. We aren't what Vince McMahon wants taken over his company.
We are the Fringe, at the edge of the wrestling landscape, bucking the trend, refusing to fall in line. The Fringe is danger.
Fringe is unpredictability. The Fringe is rebellion, independence, and Stephanie, damn it, you know just like everyone else here, the Fringe should be your first tag team champions after last week.
Hey, morons.
Up here, idiots. Look, we gotta give it to you. Our match with you last week was one for the ages. You have our respect in the ring, but outside of it, you're nothing but a mockery of what the CTU is all about.
You guys want to talk big game? You say you're the Fringe, unpredictable. How about we add some real unpredictability at Backlash? Maybe the Hardy Boys fight the Fringe once again. Winner? The first tag team champions.
I think that sounds great, brother. Stephanie, what do you think?
You know, I was planning to talk about the tag titles later tonight, but I think this is a great idea. And you know something, Hardys? I let the Fringe pick the stipulation last week. How about you two pick the stipulation for Backlash? Are you serious? We beat them. Now they get to pick the stipulation. What's next? Let them pick who represents us?
Easy there, franchise. How about this? We will pick who represents the Fringe. You thinking what I'm thinking, Matt?
Absolutely, Jeff. At Backlash, Sandman, Tommy Dreamer, Shane Douglas, you all can compete in the tag title match.
Ha! You think that's smart? A 3 versus 2 handicap match? Fans might be tired of that after tonight.
It's actually going to be 3-on-3.
In a ladder match.
Approved!
Holy shit. At Backlash, we have a 6-person intergender tag team ladder match.
And the winner of that match will become the first tag team champions on SmackDown.
Yeah, there's no time to exhale here, though. The in-ring action tonight kicks off with Tommy Dreamer taking on Matt Hardy.
And in that opening match, Tommy Dreamer would make his way down to the ring, followed by Matt Hardy. And the Fringe would keep their momentum at fever pitch. Just when it looked like Matt Hardy was getting control, Tommy Dreamer would reverse a twist of fate, plant Matt Hardy with a very sudden DDT, getting the 1-2-3. Team Extreme taking a tough blow. I can taste victory in my fingertips. After Backlash, there will be no choice but for the CTU fans to flock over to my show. Sean announced on Raw that Tajiri and Jerry Lynn will represent him in the 6-pack challenge at Backlash for the very first Cruiserweight champion. He offered me 4 spots because he's so cocky. Appreciate you, friend. With their performance on the last 2 shows, our first representative will be Juventud Guerrera.
Hoovy baby, yes. He's taken down Ultimo Dragon the last couple weeks, and he's very worthy.
Next is a free agent signing from Draft Night who took a chance on us. The second competitor is X-Pac.
And we see X-Pac in action later tonight in that 3-on-2 handicap match.
The third spot is going to be decided in our next match. The winner goes to Backlash. As for my 4th spot, I'm currently finalizing a deal that will be ready to bring home the gold at Backlash. As for who is in our next match, these 2 gentlemen have plenty of history and are the newest signings to SmackDown. Okay, boys, we got Cruiserweight action here. Apparently, oh, wait a minute. I'm trying to peek behind the screen there, but I think it is. Wow. Rey Mysterio is here on SmackDown. I was going to say Stephanie said this is 2 signings, but Cheek, this is a massive get for SmackDown to get Rey Mysterio here.
Hey, you needed a punch to compete with Raw, to compete with Shawn Michaels. You go out, you get an absolute legend. Rey Mysterio, what a huge get this is. Small wrestler, huge get.
Yeah,
I'm excited to...
Yeah, sorry, Candy, go ahead. I'm just too fired up.
I know. I was just going to say, if this is who we're getting as our first signing, who the hell's coming out next? I'm fired up.
Yeah, no, this is massive. Rey Mysterio, one of the biggest Cruiserweight legends of WCW. Obviously, a legend far beyond that. Looking for an opportunity here. And I think I recognize this music, but I'm going to wait and see. It is! Okay! Oh. Another big-time Cruiserweight legend from the WCW side of things. Billy Kidman has been signed to SmackDown as well. And Ken, I mean, if you're a WCW fan, you've seen these guys have great matches against each other. We've seen them be a tag team. Hell, they were Cruiserweight tag team champions together in WCW. I mean, this could go either way.
Yeah, you saw Billy Kidman just pointing to Rey Mysterio at the top of the ramp there. He's pumped up. He's fired to face his old friend here in the WWE instead of WCW. And Stephanie McMahon, you can tell she's McMahon because she knows what she's doing when it comes to signing superstars.
Yeah, the CTU just picked up a couple big names here. Of course, we have no idea what she's trying to work up for Backlash, but that's a Backlash. Here we go. Kidman and Rey size each other up here. And Kidman, nice quick counter here. But we were talking about during the entrances, these guys have a lot of history together. Surely respect between these two. But we'll see who can get the advantage and punch their ticket. Oh!
Ooh, speaking of punching the ticket.
Yeah, no kid. Kidman
Cheap shot
snuck
there,
one
but-
in there, and oh my goodness, kick to the thigh. Oh! There we go. Ray, Kidman going back and forth here early in this one.
Back and forth, and I guess we should say here, I'm Canada, I'm playing as Billy Kidman.
Oh, yeah, true. And I've got Rey Mysterio on my side here. Oh!
That was a slap. And another one. Billy Kidman's kind of
Just
playing the heel here.
Insane back and forth.
And Ray gonna finally take Kidman down for a moment. Kidman gonna roll out of the ring, get a little bit of. Oh my!
He's annoyed.
Immediately going for the table. Oh no!
Oh no! Oh, went for the tope, but Kidman rolls underneath it.
Like you said, a lot of history between these two. They really do know each other.
And Kidman caught him. And that was a nasty.
Is he okay?
Yeah, that was a crunchy landing right there.
That was insane. Put him through the table. Come on, Kidman. Damn. Yeah, these guys know each other's moves. You could even say they finish each other's
Stakes.
Oh.
One of us got it, I think.
Yeah.
We're just not as close as Billy Kidman and Rey Mysterio. Not yet, at least. Rey
Rey
spring off into that moonsault.
doing Rey Mysterio things immediately. This is what Stephanie McMahon wanted when she signed him.
I think
That
so.
energy.
That high flying energy there.
Yeah, we know already we've got Tajiri, Jerry Lynn, X-Pac, Juventud already in that match at Backlash. One of these guys is joined, and a mystery person that's going to get signed is Kidman. Rolls away there, then gets caught with the clothesline. But that six-pack challenge, it's going to be one fall to a finish, guys, and it's going to be hard to keep up with everything going on in that match.
That six-pack challenge is going to be badass.
And Ray getting the crowd dialed into him here a little bit. Gonna roll through, and what's... dialed it up.
Oh, no. Here it is.
619.
Oh.
He's gonna pull him up to his feet here.
Ray not done yet.
Oh,
jeez.
Oh, Kidman got right up, and Ray was not ready for that.
Oh, Kidman.
Man.
Gonna find a new life there after that deadly 619.
It's like that ring up on the top rope there woke him up.
Give a little bit of spark. Kidman trying to turn things back around here a little bit. Showing that evasion. We've seen that a few times in this match. Startles Ray. Knocks him back into the ropes.
Does he show evasion?
Oh, my goodness. Sends them both out to the floor.
Rey Mysterio showing no evasion right there.
Like you said, these guys are putting their all on the line.
Referee count here. That would be interesting. A double count out. What what would Steph have to do in that spot?
Man, could you imagine?
I don't think these two are interested in that, though.
Kidman stomping down. Ray gonna find a counter, but Kidman finds that counter right back. That's Ray got mine here. A little gut wrench, kind of sneaks around to the power bomb.
Good for
He's
Ray.
gonna go up top here.
Going up top to Ray's rope.
Ray's
What's
rope.
he got mine here? Got a dragon run. Will that be enough?
Oh, that might do it. Oh my.
No, Kidman got out.
Billy Kidman, not so fast, my friend.
And Ray can't believe it. He's gonna get some space here. Kidman
look
getting the
at
crowd
that.
behind him.
Kidman's hyped. Oh,
And no, Ray turned away.
my
You can't
goodness.
turn your back.
How hype are you now? He pointed at him again. Why you like pointing at the guy?
What do you think he said to him when he pointed at him?
You like that?
Oh my goodness, that was insane.
That was big
Billy
time kick out
Kidman.
from Kidman, and then he takes that
Big.
risk to the outside. Ray, I think, got a little rattled there, and Kidman did not give him a chance to bounce back.
But Ray's gonna slip out of that one quickly.
Yeah, shout outs to Slip.
Damn it.
Ray gonna go for that crucifix. Does not fall up though.
That did not feel good on the old noggin. Oh, a little hug.
Kidman went for the belly to belly.
Ray with counter gonna send Kidman into the corner here. Oh, goes over top, elbow to the side. Oh, wait a minute, Ray! Cover for the corner! Woo!
That was amazing.
Does that? Oh, he's not done yet.
He's not
He's
done.
not.
He's not done. He's going for it.
Ray wants to try again, maybe for that top rope Dragon Rana. Kidman got out once. Will he get out a second time?
Oh, I don't think so.
1,
Oh no.
2. Oh, the ref missed it! The ref didn't see that he had the ropes.
Are you serious?
Nice. Held.
Billy Kid. I mean, clearly Canada there before the 2 count. We'll see if we can get the truck to show the replay on that. Kidman clearly grabbed the ropes there, and the official missed it.
Oh my.
I don't know what this is going to mean. He's a new signing. I bet you he's going to have some words to Stephanie. She's going to have to step in and I mean, I don't know what's going to happen now. He technically lost, but it wasn't fair. It wasn't a clean loss for the guy.
Yeah, this is going to be Stephanie is going to have to figure something out here. I mean, Ray wins the match, but Kidman had the ropes, Cheek. I mean, we saw it together.
You could argue Stephanie doesn't care. She might think that that's just wrestling, and that's part of it. Is sometimes you get some good breaks, sometimes you have some bad ones. That could just be her thinking they chalk up a bad break to Kidman there. So I don't know. I think Kidman definitely got robbed, but you know Stephanie might think that that's just the nature of the beast.
Yeah,
interesting to see what she's gonna do.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna. I mean, you can't. She's gonna have to address it. How she will, we'll have to find out. And I guess her being a business person, she'd probably tell people if there was something called. I mean, right there it is. She'd probably tell people, subscribe to the channel, like the video, make sure you're dialed in. That way, when Stephanie McMahon makes the announcement on how this is going to get handled. But for right now, it appears that Rey Mysterio is going to be in that match. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see either later tonight or at Backlash to find out the true domino effect coming from this one. Matt, you have to let it go.
I can't. These assholes think they're the echelon because of these matches.
We can't let them get to us like that. We won't win at Backlash with that mindset. I got Douglas tonight and will get us back on track.
Yeah, the guy who made you tap last week.
Matt!
Sorry. That's not right. I'm just so damn pissed off.
I get it, brother. They've been a step ahead.
What if there was a way that we could get a step ahead of them?
What do you mean?
Let me fight the franchise in your place tonight.
Lita, I need to get my payback.
Wait, Jeff. This could be great. It's an X factor that they aren't ready for.
I could take him down. And I haven't even had a match yet. I need to dip the toes in the water. Get in that ring.
Screw it. Let's do it. Lita, you step in there for me tonight and take down that smug loser.
The franchise won't know what hit him.
Team Extreme looks to have come up with a game plan for the Fringe.
Sounds like we're getting Shane Douglas versus Lita later tonight.
Lita believes she can stand her ground, and it's hard to disagree. But up next, we have Hardcore Holly in a non-title match with Buff Bagwell.
Yeah, we know he's got major defense coming up with Ken Shamrock. We'll see if he's focused on Buff or if we see an upset.
And in that contest, Hardcore Holly versus Buff Bagwell. Title not on the line, but Hardcore Holly did answer Canada's question. He was locked in. Very similar to Buff's match against Ken Shamrock. His arrogance would kind of cost him and piss off Hardcore Holly. Holly would drop him with the Alabama Slam, getting the pinfall victory. And as the match closed, Ken Shamrock would make his way out to the ring, staring down the United States champion ahead of their match at Backlash.
Rock, I think it's finally time you have your work cut out for you tonight. Heard you chose the Hurricane as your partner. That's great. I'm looking forward to that a ton. I'm also looking forward to our title match at CTU Backlash. You see, I'm picking the match, and I'm not selecting anything too fancy. At Backlash, the game versus The Rock. No disqualifications.
I can't lie, I'm surprised he didn't do more.
Same here. He could pick literally anything in the world and chose a no DQ match.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you not all like that? Well, that's not all. You see, there's a very special no disqualifications match because only I will be fighting in a no disqualifications match. The Rock, he's not. If The Rock hits me with a chair, it's a DQ. However, if I decide to hit him with a low blow, that's fine. The Rock wants to strike an official. I wouldn't advise that. It would be a DQ. However, if I decide to pull out my trusty sledgehammer and crack his cranium, that's fine. Rock, you tried to make a fool of me and all you did was bury yourself. Have fun laying on the mat just like you did last week and watching me take SmackDown's world title.
Can you do this?
Stephanie gave him the green light to name the stipulations. It seems he's taking advantage.
The Rock is an absolute warrior, truly, but in a few short nights of Backlash, the odds are very much stacked against him.
No disqualifications, but only for Triple H. The odds are stacked against Rock, to say the least.
The odds will be against him in tonight's main event, too. Rock and Hurricane versus Triple H, Chyna, and X-Pac.
But we've got ourselves one more match before tonight's main event. And in that match, Team Extreme had a game plan. The element of surprise, as Shane Douglas would expect to be facing Jeff Hardy, but instead would find himself in a match against Lita. Lita would use her surprising athleticism, catching Shane Douglas off guard, but Lita went to the top rope, took a big risk, and it didn't work out in her favor. Douglas would turn the momentum around, take control of the match, and make Lita tap out the same way he did Jeff Hardy last week on SmackDown. The Fringe has all the momentum going into Backlash, but we'll see if the latter stipulation is the equalizer. Main event here, gentlemen. It's been a wild SmackDown so far. And this guy right here, he's kind of wild in his own right. The Rock was looking for a partner. Cheek last week, the Hurricane kind of startled him and offered his services, and The Rock obliged.
Hey, the Hurricane is here, and hopefully he doesn't blow too hard tonight and let The Rock down. But you know what? He looks focused. He looks good. He looks limber. He looks ready to roll. Is it going to be enough, though, to help The Rock overcome possibly one of the more lopsided events we've seen in SmackDown's very recent short history here?
Yeah, a tough situation here. Stephanie McMahon, brings The Rock in, but felt anger after The Rock took a count-out victory over Chyna on the first SmackDown. Has punished him last week in an ODQ match where everyone was getting involved. We find out there's a 3-on-2 match here tonight. Luckily, Rock found a partner, I guess, so it's not 3-on-1. But Canada at Backlash, Triple H, he announced the stipulation earlier tonight. It's a no DQ match, but only for Triple H. So if The Rock does something he shouldn't, he's getting DQ'd. He's losing his opportunity. But for Triple H, he can do whatever the hell he wants.
You got to wonder if Triple H decided to announce that early to get into the mind of Rock, because now during this match, I got to assume that that's all the Rock's going to think about is that fact that at Backlash, it's only going to be no DQ for Triple H. And this guy, he's got to fight clean. So tonight, we'll see if he can keep it inside, keep the mental going, and make sure he doesn't snap, so to say, because he's going to have to keep it clean at Backlash too. So keep it clean tonight, Rock. We want to see a good one.
This is true. This is sort of The Rock getting a little bit of a teaser with potentially the disadvantages he's had to face. And this Backlash card, guys, is going to be crazy. On the SmackDown side, we saw the stare down earlier tonight, but Ken Shamrock is going to be battling Hardcore Holly for the U.S. title. We've got, this guy right here is going to be part of a 6-pack challenge to determine the first Cruiserweight champion. Chyna, who's going to be in this match, facing Ivory for the women's title. And we've got an intergender 6-person ladder match happening to crown SmackDown's first tag team champions. can't all go to you. Is there any match so far that you feel like you're most out in for, or even any of the matches from the Raw side of things?
I mean, yeah, if we're thinking about the Raw side of things, we got the culmination of that Raw World Title Tournament. That's got to be #1 if you're a big fan of Raw. But if you like SmackDown, not only is that main event going to be interesting, but I think that Cruiserweight match, the fact that there's going to be 4 SmackDown superstars, 2 Raw superstars, SmackDown, if you're a big SmackDown fan, you're going to love the fact that SmackDown has the best odds to bring that Cruiserweight championship back to the blue brand.
Big opportunity here. Kind of the first time we're going to see the brands collide a little bit. Our 2 cross-branded championships. You know, the champion will be able to show up on whatever show they need to, whether it's to defend the gold or defend their honor against somebody at this point. But, you know, Cheek, on your side, you know, talking that Raw side of things, you know, we know that we're getting Sting versus Undertaker for the world title. Kane, Austin, Hogan, triple threat #1 contenders match. The Dudleys against the Outsiders. I mean, it's just crazy how much there is to sink your teeth into as we see our last match getting ready here before the Backlash special.
There's seriously so much. There's so many great matches coming ahead. And really the Raw side is just super stacked right now. And it's no reason to think why Stephanie McMahon has been a little nervous here, and Shawn Michaels has kind of been getting in her head a little bit. But depending on how tonight plays out, can The Rock turn things around and that really be a Kickstarter for this great brand? And there's a lot of good things happening, a lot of good momentum, but can it start right here, right now? But obviously, as you mentioned, the CTU is popping and hopping.
And this guy right here is probably feeling super confident right now. This is actually, you know, we haven't seen Triple H in the ring yet. You know, remember, he coincidentally, you know, pure luck, ends up being the last lottery pick for SmackDown, kind of saving the day a little bit. And, you know, Triple H was set to take over SmackDown, run this brand by himself. And on draft night, that was when The Rock showed up, stared Triple H down to the ring, said, "Your wife has signed me because she knows that you need the help." And it's reignited an old WWF rivalry here in the CTU. But Triple H, as he's about to step in the ring for the first time, has really kind of, in my opinion, has the momentum, has controlled the narrative of this situation. And announcing his stipulation night, doing the same thing. And I just don't know if Rock is going to be able to take this guy down when this man right here doesn't have to adhere to the rules, doesn't have to worry about anything. And if the Rock uses a weapon, Triple H is the champion. If the Rock has an issue with the official and goes too far, Triple H is the champion. But Triple H is going to be able to do whatever the hell he wants at Backlash, and technically could try to do whatever he wants here tonight, but could get himself DQ to maybe give Rock some unintended momentum.
Yeah, I think he needs all the kind of knock that ring rust off, because we haven't seen him yet in the CTU. So we've seen Rock twice already. Rock has been getting that match, those matches in. He's been getting the experience back up, and I think he's going to be more warmed up for Backlash if Triple H doesn't take this one seriously.
Yeah, I mean, well, there's even speculation. Do you even think Triple H goes into the ring tonight? You think he even accepts a tag from one of his partners? I mean, he's shifted this match so heavily in his favor to begin with. It's even a wonder.
X-Pac, he wants a piece of the Hurricane.
Count me wrong.
Yeah, he told X-Pac right away. I think maybe he heard you, Sheik. I don't know. It's loud in this building tonight, but he tagged in right away when he noticed the Rock in this one.
Yeah, and you gotta wonder if Rock had been in there to start this match, you know, would Triple H be so aggressive to get in the ring? And Hurricane gonna send him, and look at the Rock gonna grab him there for a moment. He's gonna take some shots at Triple H. And
double team itself. He said these guys said, okay, you want to make it 3v1? It's almost 2v1 now. Surprised X-Pac and Chyna aren't getting involved.
And now Hurricane going after X-Pac here.
And Chyna.
I mean, this is probably not what Triple H expected here to start this thing.
Smacked him like a kid.
Hurricane.
What chaos to start, though.
Oh, it is absolute chaos.
Just the magic of the CodyVerse and the CTU especially here. But Triple H gonna try to slow it down. Rock got a couple shots in there. I'm sure I had to feel good for the Rock to get a couple blows in on the game.
Oh, I thought he was going for the pedigree there, but
oh, big power bomb. Hurricane down to the mat. Oh. Just dissecting Hurricane right now. And all Rock can do is watch on.
So hot, but did he burn that gas tank out quick?
I don't. That's what a Hurricane does. He blows fast and hard.
Yeah, just like a Hurricane, baby. He'll rock you.
He's not rocking anybody right now.
Yeah, Hurricane worse for wear here. Triple H in control. Hurricane trying to, oh, and he caught a right hand. And wait a minute, Rock's tagged in. Triple H doesn't see it.
Oh!
And Triple H gonna drop him with a clothesline here. Oh, look at, yeah, Triple H is, look at him. He scurries over to get that tagged X-Pac.
He scurried fast.
He did. I
Scurried
mean,
like a cockroach in the light.
you can see him kind of even fall into that corner. I think he was relieved to get out of there. X-Pac gonna bring Chyna into this thing now.
Oh, no.
Of course, we've seen Rock and Chyna have their issues. Rock beat her by count out a couple weeks ago, but on the last episode of SmackDown, Chyna, with some assistance from X-Pac and Triple H, took down the Rock in that no disqualification match.
Chyna showing some strength.
Yeah. Big power slam there. Just chucking Rock around. I mean,
Like a rag doll.
we talked about it a little bit during entrances, but Chyna, big night for her as well at Backlash. Going to be taking on Ivory for the Women's Championship. And not trying to disrespect Ivory, but I do not know how you're going to take down Chyna one-on-one. Oh, Rock going to send Chyna into that exposed turnbuckle. She took the padding off. Now she's suffering a little bit.
Oh, geez, Rock counter there.
And Rock, and Chyna going to send him out to the floor. Months from now, when we have the CT Royal Rumble, that would be an elimination. Remember that. Next, Rock going to go. Oh, missed him with that double axe. Rock counters it.
I meant to change here.
Hey, as someone who's had controller issues, I get it. I totally get it.
Oh, look at Rock.
Oh, yeah. Chaos right now.
This is chaos.
X-Pac going after Hurricane. Triple H is chasing. No one knows anymore. I don't even know if the officials. Oh, my goodness.
Jeez.
A swanton from X-Pac. And now X-Pac going to counter the Rock and drop him with that clothesline. I mean, I do not feel envious for our official here tonight.
Yeah, it was chaos.
Tough job, and I'm not gonna lie, maybe a little pressure. Earlier tonight, we saw, a referee mistake cost potentially Billy Kidman the whole match as Rey Mysterio beat him while he had the ropes grabbed. And look at Triple H just stoically walking in on the Hurricane, and Hurricane taunting him. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, Spine Buster!
Taunt that!
And Rock in the ring to break it up. Kind of sort. There, he got him. He got him there.
We got him.
Referee was fixing that turnbuckle. Hurricane going to kip up to his feet here.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Hurricane going to go up top, willing to take a risk. Oh, went for the frog splash. Could not connect. Oh, gosh, big right hand again.
And worth noting again that Triple H has only been in the ring against the Hurricane here.
Yeah, when Hurricane's in, he's pretty motivated to get involved here. But we saw what happened when Rock got tagged in earlier. He's going to bring in Chyna and let Chyna kind of take over the action a little bit.
Yeah, maybe he's a little tired.
Uh-oh. Might be what the Hurricane needed, though.
Was that the right move?
And nice power slam there from Hurricane. But to the point Cheat was making at the start of the match, I mean, we saw Triple H get involved quickly, but there could very genuinely be a little bit of stamina management on the mind of the game here. And Hurricane gets Chyna out of the ring, and I think very smartly tags in Rock. Chyna gonna slowly make her way back to the ring. And Rock, nice drop kick there. Referee leaves the ring for a second because he couldn't believe how good that drop kick was. X-Pac in there, ref counting. If ref gets 5, that would be a DQ.
Uh-oh.
And Rock, big clothesline there. X-Pac has, I mean, this is not an ODQ match, but X-Pac maybe planting the seeds a little bit here. Letting Rock know this is kind of a preview of what could happen.
Definitely didn't mean to throw that. He's lucky he didn't hit anyone.
I mean, this could be a preview of Backlash, though. Maybe taunting The Rock, saying, hey, Backlash, Triple H is going to be able to use these items. You can't.
That is true. And
Now Triple H going out. Oh, no. Yeah, that is clearly a message to Rock. Rock focusing in on Chyna. And now staring Triple H down as Chyna gets to her feet. And Rock, oh no, Chyna counters.
Oh.
And X-Pac calling for the tag. Oh no, Rock keeps up. Chyna decides to go in. Hurricane Rana. Rocky, what's he got in mind here? Counters. X-Pac is begging to get in here, but now Triple H was getting ready to call for a tag as well. I think they're realizing Rock may be taking some momentum back. Off the ropes. No, Chyna evades on that clothesline.
You know?
Uh-oh, Chyna's fired up. Sends Rock off the ropes. Misses that forearm. But, oh my goodness.
God.
Goes for the pin. This would be a huge upset here. 1, 2. Oh, she got it.
Oh my God.
The Rock, I mean, maybe the intimidation tactics there from Chyna and X-Pac, putting the weapons out to the ring, showing Rock what it's going to be. Rock goes down for the 3, and Chyna for the second straight week has pinned the man who's going to be facing Triple H Backlash Canada. Hunter's got to be feeling confident right now.
Yeah, and I think, you know, maybe what I said before, that The Rock has been in action every single week.
True.
And Hurricane, he was getting pummeled early, so I think The Rock, he got in there. He did pretty good work against Chyna, but then Chyna just came out of nowhere, threw him about 14 feet in the air, and I think that landing might have just kind of took the wind out of him because he just couldn't kick out.
Yeah, Cheek, we've all been there before. You know, you're playing a sport or whatever, you dive, wind gets knocked out, takes you out for a second. You know, Rock maybe caught off guard by the aerial that Chyna tossed him up and was able to close it out.
Yeah, there's definitely some big power moves placed on The Rock throughout the course of this match, so it's a little surprising nothing came off a finisher, but not surprising in total.
Oh, sorry, Cheek. I have to jump in here. We got to get the cameras back to the ring. It looks like we've got some chaos unfolding.
It looks like The Rock and Hurricane are fighting back despite the loss.
It was a war tonight, and it looks like they're ready to keep brawling.
Hurricane just sent X-Pac out of the ring.
A Rock bottom to Chyna.
Triple H is in there by himself. He's outnumbered.
And he slides out. Come on, no surprise there.
Wait, Hurricane is throwing him back in the ring.
Oh, Rock bottom to the game.
The Rock is standing tall to close the night. Maybe some mind games. Maybe took that pin intentionally here. But this could be the same image we see at Backlash. Only time will tell. The odds favor Triple H, but these two are in for a barn burner. We hope you're there with us when it all goes down. Not only this match, but all the other crazy, amazing matches that are going to be on the way. But until Backlash, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Toodles.